Letter 31. Purpose is the basis of my leadership, and purpose is everything. May 11, 1902. Dear John, it is your glory and my glory that you are at the core of Standard Oil. However, you need to know that when you are enjoying this glory, you undoubtedly have to shoulder the responsibilities that accompany it. Otherwise, you will be ashamed of this glory and will disappoint everyone's hope and trust in you. Do not forget that you are the backbone of Standard Oil Company. The ultimate success or failure of our business is closely related to you. You should have higher demands for yourself when it comes to strength and sacrifice. Frankly speaking, if you want to do a good job in that position and let everyone recognize you and admire you, you still need to learn a lot. Now, you need to think about a question, whether you can successfully master this role yourself. Every leader is an ambassador of hope and a teacher for his subordinates on the unavoidable thorny road ahead. But not being let down is difficult. As a leader, no matter who you are, you will face many problems, such as mountains of work, mountains of information, sudden changes, endless requests from top management, investors and customers, and employees who are difficult to train. Challenges that are always changing can make you exhausted, feel frustrated, fearful, anxious, and overwhelmed, which might shatter your dreams of achieving business and personal success. However, sometimes it is easier to become an excellent leader full of confidence and vitality than to become a leader who has lost vitality and is struggling and helpless, provided that he needs to know how to make his subordinates willing to give up their lives. As the leader of Standard Oil Company, I enjoy both authority and pleasure, because I know that finding someone who can guarantee the completion of the task is equivalent to creating time for myself. In other words, it will not only make me energetic, but also, more importantly, it will give me more time to think about how to make more money for the company. There is an attitude issue here. Actions are driven by attitudes. The attitude we choose determines what behavior we want to take. As for the results, it will soon be apparent to us. People can change their lives by changing their attitudes. If you believe that you can change your attitude, you can change it. Smart people always choose the attitude that is best for them. People who know the art of leadership will always ask themselves, what kind of attitude can help them achieve the results they really want? Is it an aspiring attitude, or is it sympathetic? They will never choose a cold or hostile attitude. If you think of yourself as a supreme, desperate monarch, you are likely to become the next King Louis XVI. As far as I'm concerned, I never dominate, create conflicts, or put too much pressure on myself. Instead, I have the habit of giving subordinates trust, boosting their morales, and in turn, achieving the business achievements I expect. This habit will help me achieve the purpose I want by using subordinates. The way of doing this is very simple, and that is to know how to use the power of setting goals. I am a teleologist. I never exaggerate the function of having a goal like some people do, but I attach great importance to its function. In my opinion, purpose is the driving force behind our potential, and it is the power that governs everything. It can affect our behavior and inspire us to create the means to achieve our goals. A clear and decisive purpose will allow us to focus on the chosen direction and allow us to try our best to achieve the goal. My experience tells me that the task a person accomplishes and his ultimate performance are closely related to the nature and power of his purpose and have almost nothing to do with what he does for his goal. Think about it. There is no game of golf that can be completed in one stroke. You need to complete the holes one by one. The goal of each stroke is to get as close to the hole as possible. Having a purpose is the basis of my leadership, and it is everything. I am accustomed to establishing goals before doing anything, and every day I have to set goals, countless goals, such as the purpose of talking with partners, the purpose of convening meetings, the purpose of malting plans, and so on. Before doing something, I will also review the purpose that I have set. Usually when I arrive at the company, I have already prepared everything. Therefore, I have never swallowed voices such as, I can't help it, I don't care anymore, there is no hope anymore, in my heart. The purpose that I establish every day has offset these failures. If you are unable to actively establish your own goals, you will passively or unconsciously choose other goals. As a result, you may lose control of the overall situation. At the same time, you will be subjected to people or events that might distract you or disturb you. It is like loosening a yacht from the dock and forgetting to start the motor. You will follow the currents and sea breeze. Currents are other ships that might collide into you and cause you to sink to the bottom of the sea at any time. Maybe something is good waiting for you on the other side, but unless a miracle occurs, you will not be able to reach the other side smoothly. Establishing a purpose is like turning on the engine of a yacht, which can propel you towards the path you choose. Purpose can add direction and strength to human efforts. However, establishing a purpose only brings you to the midst of the route to become a teleologist, and you have to complete the other half of the journey. You need to unreservedly state your purpose to your subordinates, your personal intentions, motives, and inner strategic plan. For everyone who needs to understand what I want to achieve, I will explain my purpose to them. In every meeting, report, or at the beginning of the matter, I will first express my motivation, thoughts, and expectations. The benefits of this will surprise you. It not only enables your subordinates to know your purpose and brings them the right direction to move forward, but most importantly, when you have the courage to be honest about your purpose, you will gain emotional loyalty. Know that loyalty is the beginning of willingness to serve. Outstanding leaders are good at using two invisible forces, trust and respect. When you honestly stated your purpose, you also delivered this message. Because I have enough trust in you, I am willing to confess to you. It will open the door for people to trust you. And what you embrace is not only the ability of your subordinates, but also the priceless loyalty from them. The loyalty that must be gathered to help you. Trusting others and making others trust myself are the important reasons for my achievements in life. Exposing your purpose can better avoid unhelpful inferences. If you do not tell your subordinates about your purpose, they will spend time guessing what it is based on the clues they can collect, and this information is easily distorted. Only when they do not need to interpret your motives will the morale and ability of subordinates have a chance to be improved. Therefore, it seems more advantageous to treat subordinates as fools. The power expressed by purpose is irreplaceable. What it conveys is not only a statement, but also the leader's courageous and resolute oath for personal behavior. The purpose of resolute will and absolute tenacity can often inspire and encourage subordinates, so that they can deliver more outstanding performance in the future work. The mission of a leader is to discover problems, and solving problems depends on subordinates. How to mobilize subordinates and fulfill their duties is the first priority for leaders. I think that by showing your purpose and treating everyone with enthusiasm, you can achieve what you want. Purpose is like a diamond. If it is to be valuable, it must be real. An insincere purpose confession will only be bad. If one abuses the power of purpose, he will only destroy mutual trust and lose the trust of others. This is the risk of expressing purpose. John, the road to hell is paved with kindness. Unless you are fully prepared, this sentence is likely to come true. Love, your father.